Hi guys, my name is Jo, and some of you may or may not know, but I was born with this condition called congenital vertical talus. Now, congenital vertical talus, or CVT as I'm going to call it because congenital vertical talus is a mouthful, is basically a very uncommon condition that happens in babies when they're born. It's even more uncommon for it to happen in both feet, which unfortunately for me was the case. Now, to kind of understand it more, is basically a baby is born with, say that this is my foot and this is my leg. Their foot is like right up against their leg basically, and unfortunately for me this was in both my feet. I spent the first 6 months of my life in Sticky, and this is because the doctor thought that if you held my foot in that position for so long then maybe it would correct itself. But sadly this wasn't the case, so about few days before my first birthday, I went into hospital and had my first operation. For this operation, they decided to put pins through my feet to kind of hold the bones in position and hope that they'd heal that way. Now, I think I was in pins for a couple of months probably, and it was getting to near the end of the whole operation, so like the whole recovery process. And I was sitting on the couch with my dad, and I was only maybe not even 2 yet. And I decided to pull the pin out of my left foot. Now they don't know for certain, like if that was the reason, but when I got the pins all taken out, they realised that my right foot was fine, it was a normal foot now, and my left foot wasn't. So because of the fact that my left foot wasn't successful, I then had to go in and out of hospital, getting splints on, getting stookies on, getting operations, till I was about 11. Only on my left foot though, because my right foot was fine. And then when I was 11, I had what was meant to be my last operation. And basically, when I came out of that operation, and I went through the whole recovery process, getting stookie on, having that on for 6 weeks, getting that off, having physiotherapy, they realised at the end of it that it wasn't as successful as they hoped, and my consultant said to me that he apologised but he didn't know that if there was anything more he could do for me. So at the time I kind of accepted this and thought, okay, so this is going to be me for the rest of my life, I'm going to be this way and I can't do anything about it anymore. And I accepted that because it was, as much as it was annoying, it was okay. But then it came to maybe about 7 months ago, which was when, well, I was 11 when I got my operation, so it was about 6 years later, and I started to get a bit of discomfort in my foot. Like, I have discomfort all the time, like it's just a dull aching pain that is just there, and I'm used to that because I've had it all my life, so it doesn't really bother me, but this is kind of like an unusual pain. And because of this I told my mum, and my mum automatically kind of freaked out a bit because of the fact that I've never complained about pain, like at all. Like during my whole 17 years of being in pain, I've never actually been, oh, this doesn't feel right. But I said that to my mum, and then my mum got in contact with my child consultant, who transferred me onto an adult consultant because of the fact that I'm now no longer under the age of 16, so I'm technically an adult. So from then, he decided to put my foot in what I'm going to say is a cage, but it's like a frame. And what they're going to do is they're going to break all the bones in my feet, and they're going to wire them together and hold them in place. Basically what I got when I was younger, but like more extreme. Now, basically why I'm making this video is I want to document the next 8 months of my life, because I know that CVT, that basically what I've had, isn't like the worst condition in the world. Like I get that there's children that have had way worse things happen to them, but to me it's been my own worst enemy, and it's something that I've had to deal with all my life and got bullied for and couldn't do certain things and things like that. So I feel like the next 8 months of my life are going to be the toughest, definitely, but hopefully at the end of it it'll be the most rewarding. And if by the end of it my foot is successful and is normal, then I can look back at this when I'm older and go, God, I went through a lot for that, but look, it was worth it. So yeah, I'm kind of just making this video to start it, really, to start this whole 8 months. Also, I did make this video in case people wanted to watch. I mean, I understand if you don't, it might be a bit boring, but if you did want to watch me go in the next 8 months, then maybe you needed to kind of understand how much of an effect this has had on my life so far, and how much I hope at the end of this 8 months it will be the end of it. It might not be, mind you, but I'm hoping it will. Even if it's just a little bit better, then yeah. So if you want to watch, then please do. If you don't, then you've learnt something about me today. Thanks. Bye.